In this video, I'm going to show you how to open a Stripe account in Kenya and other unsupported countries. See, Stripe is available in like 47 countries in the whole world. And in Africa, we actually don't have a country that is supported by Stripe. So I believe that if you're watching this video, then it means that Stripe is not supported in your country. But that shouldn't be a problem because I'm going to walk you step by step with a video series showing you how to open a Stripe account in your country. That is, if Stripe is not supported in your country. What is Stripe? Stripe is a payment service provider that entrepreneurs who run online businesses can utilize to accept various payment methods such as credit cards to purchase uh, stuff, the pay later, and also the subscription services. Stripe is totally free to use. However, the Stripe as a company charges like a fee of 2.9% plus 0.30 cents per successful payment made by your customers. But you find that you can still factor in the charges into your product price and use the whole service for free. The Stripe payment method is ideal when you're looking to accept online payment from your customers from anywhere in the world. Whatever business you are into or you're trying to build, whether it's an e-commerce or booking service or a subscription service, it is easy to use Stripe to accept payments without any hassle as compared to other payment gateways. And you find that in some countries like Uganda, you cannot use payment gateways like PayPal totally. That is, you either can be able to receive, but when it comes to now, sending payments, there's a problem. Or you can send payments using the PayPal as a gateway, but you can't receive payment. So that's a problem. But with Stripe, you can be able to do both, and it's easy. And even if your customers would like to pay using other methods like Alipay or Google Pay, then Stripe supports all those. So how do you create a Stripe account? One, there are requirements that you must be able to meet. Number one, you will have to form a business in the US. And Stripe is not supported in your country. So for you to be able to get a Stripe account, you need a registered business. And the best is to form a business or a company in a country that is supported by Stripe. And the best country to form a business from where you are is the United States. So, one, you'll have to form a business in the US, and that business should be a limited liability company. In our next video, or in the next video series, I'll be showing you how to form a business in the United States. Number two, for you to be able to get a Stripe account, you need what we call the tax ID or the EIN. The EIN is the employer identification number. So you cannot be able to get this without a business or a limited liability company that has been formed in the United States. So once you've formed a US business or a US company, the next step is to get the tax ID. And once you have the tax ID of the EIN, you will be able to create a Stripe account. Number three, you need a physical US address. It must not be a PO box or something. It needs to be a physical United States address. There are different companies providing the virtual US address services, but I'll also give you, or I'll also show you a service that will give you the physical US address for free as you plan yourself on getting a paid one. You will also need a US phone number. Um, you see, when you're creating a Stripe account, you need a US phone number for one, receiving the text messages for confirming or verifying your account, for example. And they will also want this US phone number to be sending you messages like maybe transaction alerts or contacting you directly, whichever. And there are several ways through which you can be able to get a US phone number. Now, one of them is a Skype phone number. Skype also provides uh, US phone numbers. You can register phone number from within your Skype account. There are other services, free and paid, cheap, and expensive. I will show you all those. Lastly, you need a US bank account. And you see, Stripe is like it's a payment gateway. It's not a wallet. That is, once the payment comes into your Stripe, it needs to be disbursed into a bank account, like immediately or after some few days or hours. And for that to happen, you need a bank account, and it must not be just a bank account. It needs to be a US bank account. And I will show you also how to get a US bank account for you to be able to create a Stripe account. So these are the requirements for a Stripe account. Number one, a business formation in the US, that is an LLC. Number two, a tax ID or the EIN. Number three, a physical US address. Number four, a US phone number. And lastly, a US bank account. Once you have all these five items, then you will be able to create a Stripe account that will be there for you to accept payments online from anywhere in the world. So in the next video, I will be showing you how to get a physical US address. See you in the next video.